afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Or good very early morning if you live in the US or around that time zone. Maybe Australia. Australia is evening, I think. Japan is evening. Good evening or afternoon or whatever, depending on where you are on this earth. I'm Autumn, and I am back from my trip to Japan, and I am a little bit delayed, a couple of minutes, because I decided that now, of all times, was the best time to start the fireplace. Those of you who do not know, fireplace is the main heat source of my home. So, yeah. Apparently I was getting cold just as I started stream, but now I'm insanely hot in the sweater. So hopefully my nerves will calm down a bit. It feels like it's been forever since I've been here. So I was working on my my vlog from Japan earlier today, and I thought I sounded so confident, but now I'm not. It's good to be back though. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Ricasso. And hello to Vanya and Lord Ceres as well. How have you guys been? It feels like it's been forever, but it can't have been forever. It can't have been more than a couple of weeks. Unless I entered a time loop of some sort and came out in the future. I don't even know. I have a few things lined up that we're going to do today. Well, there's WoW, which is the main thing that you guys are probably here for. And I need to get some stuff done. I need to get some arenas done because next week, Wednesday, is reset and is patch release, which means that the PvP season and the Mythic Plus season and the Raid season is going to be over, which means the Vicious Mount is going to be not gone forever, but I would like to get that done now. I have snuck my way up to, I was about to say 97, that would be lovely, 79%. And I'm just 21% away, and it would be lovely if that was 11%, but I want to get this done today so I can relax in the next couple of days, that I can go to work and I can come back home and I can work on my vlog. You've been gone. You didn't notice? Didn't miss me? Yeah, I was in Japan for a couple of weeks and it was great, and I feel renewed and restored and re-inspired. And I honestly, it was so good that I took that trip because I think I really needed it. I think my mental well-being and my inspiration towards working really needed that trip a lot. So my camera got here just in time. It got here one day ahead of me leaving. I was leaving very early Thursday morning and it arrived on Wednesday. And I want to show you guys my camera because I'm very happy with my camera. Although I got some really shaky footage and I was doing my best to get non-shaky footage. I was using all the settings I was supposed to use. I was using a tripod. Still, I got shaky footage and I hate myself for it. And I couldn't check it on the way because I didn't bring my laptop. Because honestly, that's one of the reasons for going on vacation, is to distance yourself from real life and from your computer. So this is my camera. This is my new Sony ZV-1 camera, which is supposedly still one of the best vlogging cameras, and it has really served me well. I think the quality is stunning, but again, it hasn't served me too well with the vibrations on it. it's supposed to have this active, steady shot mode. And I just don't feel like it has worked very well at all. It has an eyebrow. Yeah, so this is a tiny little dead cat thing for the microphone, which is installed on the camera, and it's actually a decent microphone. I have some footage where I didn't use my mic. So I also bought a Rode mic, shotgun mic, to put on top, which I mainly use when I talk to the camera and whatnot. But there has been cases where I couldn't use it, and then I've been using the one on the camera, and that one has been great. It really is very good. But you do need to just adjust the volume every time. I do have some pretty loud footage because I didn't adjust the volume. And there's a pretty big difference. When you have the mic on, you want to use a setting of 4, but when you just use the camera's microphone, you want to have it around 24. So there's a big difference. Welcome back to Europe. Why, thank you, Fuse. Thank you. I should queue up immediately for this because it usually takes quite a while, and I've been doing solo shuffle for a little bit by myself, and I actually don't mind it. I actually quite like it. So I've been doing that a little bit, and I've gotten past the 1,000 rating mark, which is the important point to get to. And I actually was up at around 1,200, but then I reached a kind of a bottleneck, and I just lost everything, every match. And I don't know, maybe it was because there was a certain combo that just worked better. I have no idea, but that's what I'll be doing on stream today, is solo shuffle and catching up. And then I have some stuff from Japan that I want to try it with you guys. I brought some green tea that I brought with me in my new Umbreon mug. It's a thermal mug, so I'm going to be a little bit careful with the tea for the moment. And I'm going to put it very far away because I don't want to spill it on my keyboard because, well, you guys will know if that happens. And then I got a omiyage from my friend, my Japanese friend. And an omiyage is something you typically bring if you go traveling. You'll bring it back to your family and your friends. And he got me this, which is karinto. And karinto is a kind of tiny cracker. So if you can see here, little rice crackers. It's not senbei. Senbei is also a type of rice cracker, but these are called karinto. And one is with tea and one is with coffee flavor. So usually I eat these rice snacks with like beer or soda or something as a pre-dinner snack, but I'm not going to do that with something that tastes like coffee. So I have my green tea, and then I want to try these with you guys. And I'm the type of person that will save this kind of thing for forever, because who knows when I'll go back to Japan. But they kind of expire in June, so it's better that I get started now, I think. Well, cat biscuits. No, it's not for the cats, it's for me. They would probably eat them. I need that mug, right? I'm so happy I found it. There's a weird thing with it, though. Usually these kinds of things come with a lid. I was searching forever for the lid in the Pokemon store. I couldn't find it. I don't think it exists. Human biscuits. It is human biscuits. It is. Unless... No. No, it is for humans. It is kind of cat kibble sized. I must admit, I can't deny that fact. So, yeah, that's the plan for today. Also, we have a new. I'm probably gonna switch over here to the scene. We have a new member of our team, or we have 2 new members here on the bed. One is Jolteon, and one is a tiny little Arbok. He's how do I? There is Arbok. It's difficult to do when you watch this in OBS. tiny little art book and my Jolteon. And my Jolteon I got on, well, not the first day in Japan because I slept the first day, but the second day in Japan. And it was the goal when I went to the Pokemon store was to get that Jolteon. I knew that it had been out for about half a year maybe or something. Japan is like second Earth, completely different than the rest of the world. So I haven't been to the rest of the world. I mean, I've been to several places on the planet, and Japan certainly stands out. For me, at this point in time, it's like a second home to me. But there is something particular in, especially Tokyo. I think because of that particular sort of creative culture that they have with mangas and animes and games, it does seem like a fantasy world. It does seem like you enter this sphere of people that just really care about something. And they build these huge mega stores with Pokestops that have been realized in real life and Pikachu cakes, and don't get me started. And that does seem like a second Earth. So I think you're right with that. In terms of culture though, I think we can find, well, every culture is weird to other cultures, right? So depending on where you're from, you'll find other cultures really different. I watched an interview with, it was on YouTube, some Japanese guys, what they would be worrying about if they were friends with Westerners, and their main worry was the food. They were afraid that Westerners would not be able to eat their food. And the second thing was, in Japan, everybody is very clean, and it's very important you take off your shoes when you go inside a house. But they had the impression that Westerners don't take off their shoes when they walk inside. And that just that shows you how we perceive each other through like media and expectations and imagination. I'm playing Unholy now, just for solo shuffles. I've started doing it in arenas because one of my arena buddies told me that that's something I should do. So I gave it a shot, and it took a bit of getting used to. I prefer Frost, to be completely honest with you, but now I've gotten to this rating on Unholy, and if I switched spec, I would have to restart from 0, and I don't want to do that. That's just too much trouble. You do see on TV Americans walking around their carpet-floored homes still wearing their shoes. So that's weird to me. As a Dane, it's quite important you take off your shoes unless you're invited to some kind of party. I do have family members where when they invite to like a big birthday or something, they will tell you to keep your shoes on. And that is partly because the floors are probably cold and they don't have enough slippers to offer people. So, can you solo rated PvP now? I've heard it's possible. Or do you still need a group? Oh, you can just you can do solo shuffle, and that will give you rating, and then you can work towards your mount for sure, which I think is fantastic because you don't have to convince people to let you into their groups. And there is, like, the environment is still kind of toxic because it is PvP, but it's less toxic because, I mean, you're all gonna get shuffled together. So there's 6 matches and teams of 3. So you'll sort of get mixed into the other teams and with the other people eventually through those 6 matches. So, do you guys hear that plane? I hope you don't. It's really noisy. So you can't really be rude to those you battle against because you're going to be team members the next round. Oh, that is Japanese green tea. You can't get this type of green tea in Denmark, so that was one of the things I had to get. I made this list of things I needed to buy. Unfortunately, I didn't get everything. I didn't get my shiu kombu, and I didn't get my red bean paste, which is sort of a sweet thing you put on toast or on pancakes, something. My party invites. Put on the invitation. Buy off. What? Bring your own flip-flops. That is true. Bring your slippers or flip-flops or thick socks. No, honestly, it was such a big thing between me and my brother because I am very finicky with things having to be clean in my house. So if you don't take off your shoes immediately when you come into my place, I will stare at your feet till you take them off. And my brother, being my brother, would just blatantly ignore me because it annoyed me. So that's that. The shoe thing reminded me of a tea house I went to in Japan. I tipped them and they chased me down the street to give me my money back. That's true. That's true. You don't tip in Japan, which I think is immensely convenient. But it's just such a big part of Western culture that we do it sort of by habit. But in Japan, what you pay, included in that is the service fee. They really care about good service. So for them, it shouldn't be an extra thing. It shouldn't be something that you, like, say you make a greater effort to get a bigger tip. It's more like you actually have to provide good service in any store and in any restaurant. It's part of your wage. That's just how it is. And I think that's really nice, actually. And maybe the reason why they are so incredibly service-minded in Japan. Hey, what's up in chat? Hello, VJ. How's it going? Happy spring. Is it spring on your guys' end? It's very sunny here, but it's still kind of cold. I think my fireplace has died, but I don't really care. Long time no see, Broly. And how have you been? This solo shuffle just takes forever. It's a good thing I brought some stuff here I can, and lots of stories to tell. No tipping? I can be a total cheapskate. Well, you can. You just pay for what you want, and that's the fee. That being said, so eating out is usually pretty cheap in Japan compared to other countries, but items like clothes or jewelry or electronics are, you know, expensive as you would expect, at least in Tokyo. It is the usual price. You don't get it cheaper. I also had to bow frequently to say thank you in a polite way. On my way back to my country at a connection flight from Japan to Germany, and from Germany to my own country, at the airport in Germany, I kept bowing to people and I got strange looks. Yeah. Oh man, I've done the same. I was living in Japan for 2 years during my studies. It was so difficult to get rid of that politeness. You just do it instinctually. When you leave, when you say thank you, when you apologize, you really have to keep a mental hold on yourself to not, at least nod. Thank you. I realize I do it sometimes as well. If I say thank you for someone holding the door or giving me something, it's completely ingrained in me. But you know, it's so polite though. It's so polite. It shouldn't be weird. I think it'll be, I mean, it does tend to get a little bit inconvenient at times. Especially if you have to say goodbye to somebody, say in a business environment, you have to sort of keep bowing, and it's a competition of who gives up first, who stops bowing first, and you bow all the way to the door like 10 times before you can actually leave. It's really comical. Here in Canada, I guess you can call it spring. I'm doing well. Finished the last of my PvP elite sets on my final armor set, so I'm ready for 10.1. That's fantastic, VJ. Right now, I'm just sitting in a queue for Soldier Shuffle, and nothing is happening, and I need to get my mount. I'm nowhere close to finishing the armor set, but I wish I could, because the sets are amazing. Like, look at this set. It's stunning. I want it. I'm never gonna get it. Step Undead, hello. Happy weekend. Oh, here we go. Okay, am I ready? Am I ready? I think I'm ready. Are you guys ready? I'm not gonna be great. Just gonna put that out there. I'm not great. I do my best. Okay, let's see here. What have we got? We have got on my team a warlock. I like that. And a monk. And on the opposing team, we have Resto Druid, Survival Hunter, and Elemental Shaman. I need more sound. I would... I would be inclined to focus on the Shaman. Yeah, could you agree? Because we don't like Stormkeeper and we don't like Lightning Lasso. Survival's annoying. Not as annoying though. Okay. So you win in solo shuffle, you win when you kill one person. So once you take out one person from your opposing team, you will win that round. Okay. Let's go. No. Oh, damn it. Hello, my name is MK. Hello, MK. Welcome. And hello. Happy weekend. We almost had this one. That was so annoying. Okay, Monk and Shaman now. This could be a good combination since we're all melee. Just heal my way through the set. The queue time seems a little nicer. Oh, it's a lot nicer if you're a healer. It's because you need so many DPS compared to the healers, right? And there's just not that many healers out in the world. Okay, I think we would want to go survival here. Sorry, that's my stomach. Making noises. Oh, there he is. Oh, yay, we got him. Just woke up, it's coffee time. Oh, I wish I could reset time to coffee time, because that's my favorite time. Oh, that early morning coffee is just the best thing. It's tea time for me, though. I've got tea. I recalled in Toronto today. Oh, you're from Toronto. I miss Canada. I've been there a couple of times, and I really enjoy it. I should go soon if it wasn't so... The tickets are pretty expensive. My brother is going this summer, and I'm quite envious. He's going for, I think, 2 months or something insane. Shaman... Wait. No path available. Because he's rooted, yeah. Might be a bit tough, actually. Yeah, she's already... Oh, teammate's dead. I think it's too expensive. Swim there. All right, sure. Come back, we miss you too. Thank you. That's really kind. I remember, I think I was there in summer, and it was sweltering, and I was running in the morning at I think 6 or 7 with my mom, and it was the worst thing. But the donuts, the donuts, I miss the donuts. And just like the environment is very, I wouldn't say completely similar to where I live, but it's quite similar, so it feels very homey. Good district lore, I think. Do keep quiet. Yikes. He didn't stand a chance. Coffee time. Okay, so where was I? Where was I? Love cold weather. But I live near the Middle East. You love cold weather? Really? I mean, I would say I would probably prefer wintry weather compared to like 50 degrees heat. Okay, we've got the Warlock and the Druid now. Shaman. Shaman, 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 shaman. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it because he is a pain. I do believe he's So much damage. Goodness. Those monks. Oh, they are just on the healer. I don't... Where's my pet? He killed my pet. I didn't notice. Okay, we lost. We lost. So the thing is, when I did this up until a rating of 1,000, we seemed to win 50-50, basically. But now it's just really not going very well. Maybe I just need to get back to 1,000 rating and we'll be good. We have 3 seasons here. Super Summer, where you get almost disintegrated. Slightly less deadly Summer. And Fake Winter. That sounds like Japan, basically. You've got your winter, you've got your rainy season, and you've got your sweltering season. Okay, well, I guess we are on the... Oof. I don't like this shaman. He's really good. Yeah, that wasn't great. That wasn't great. At all. Did that give me anything? I don't think so. Other than a wounded pride. Nope. Silch, nothing. Nada. I remember the rainy seasons where you say you sweat 90% of the time. It's just the heat is so humid that you can almost see the humidity in the air. It's all sort of misty and sweltering and foggy, and the only thing you can do is sit inside in the air condition. And especially if you live in the countryside, you can't go anywhere. You can barely go to the store because it's so hot and humid. It is quite something, and I'm glad we don't have that in Denmark. Okay, I should do something while we wait here. I do want to get my renown up a little bit with the Maruk Centaur, but it's just so difficult, honestly, compared to the others. I'm just gonna head over there and see what we can get, and then maybe I should crack open one of my snacks. So tired I tried to move your character. I think myself. Oh my god. You better down that coffee real quick. You need it. Parity, did you win all the arenas? No, I won 1, and that didn't get me anywhere. Okay, let's try the tea version of this first, because that's a milder taste, and I'm having green tea, so let's give this a go. Oh, that tastes really good. It tastes it smells Kind of sweet, but then with the tea, there's a lot in there. I'm happy. Okay, let's see. That's very sugary, and I don't think there's rice in it. There is salt. Oh, there is some kind of rice in it, and there's butter and baking powder. It's got like a taste of Earl Grey, like an aftertaste of Earl Grey. Other than that, it's just sweet. Maybe I should have this with coffee. Are you sure they're not for cats? I'm pretty sure these are too sweet for cats. They're good. Thank you, MK, for the gift sub. That's so nice of you, and congrats to the person who picked it up. Catnips for humans? I hope not. If I suddenly start staring into space, sort of in a trance, you will know why. You have to meet my friend Seb. He's really cool. Who's Seb? And I mean, sure. But what made you think of Seb all of a sudden? The only one thing I disliked about Japan is the matcha flavored stuff. Yeah, so matcha is an acquired taste. I like matcha in itself if I have, you know, a little sweets with it. Usually when you go to tea houses where you get freshly prepared matcha, you will have these little very sweet rice cakes with it. And I think those flavors go really well together because matcha is so bitter. And then you have the sweetness. But just matcha by itself, or matcha in Kit Kat, or matcha on crisps, or matcha on like little fruit drops, you know, little lollies. No, thank you. I agree with you there. Today I actually had a Lindt chocolate, one of those Lindt balls that I bought in Tokyo. They had encased it in a thick layer of white chocolate, and then the matcha inside I think must have been mixed with white chocolate as well. That worked. It wasn't my favorite by any means in the bag, but it worked. That was probably the first time I've had a really decent matcha snack. That's Lindt, not Lindt. I don't eat Lindt. Sorry. Just stuff I find on the floor. No. That's my friend Seb. He's shy. Oh, well, hi Seb. Greetings. I'm shy too, so I can relate. If I watch someone else's stream, I am the biggest lurker. I have once, I think I have manned up and actually written something, and it was terrible. I hated myself afterwards. It was just not a good time. Okay, what do we got here? We got a druid and a warlock. Oh, and a frosty K and an arms warrior. I would say we go arms, but this is gonna be pretty awful because they are all melee classes, and we're gonna be stacked up in one big mosh pit of sorts. Looking into deep space with your own imagination must be awesome. I used to space out so much when I was younger. You know that state where you're still aware, but you're sort of caught in thought. And you know that you're staring really intently into space and you're not blinking and you're sitting like this. It's so relaxing. It's like half your brain is switched off. I wish I could still do that. It's very rare that I do it now. I used to do it so much. All right. Let's see where this gets us. Arms is just hanging out. Big DK, you can go away. I don't want to talk to you. Okay, so they're going for the Warlock. Oh no, where's my sound? My sound effects. Okay, let's see here if I can catch him. I switched off my sound effects. Switch over to this dude. And this guy, get him a stun. No, he's too small. I'm just not getting anywhere. Is there a totem or something? Somewhere. I feel like the damage you deal is not getting anywhere. Hey, we got the healer. Big what, K? What? The worst is, as a lurker, the stream and the chat are getting a piece of trivia wrong, and you can't let it go. I don't want to join in either. Please let me know if I get a piece of trivia wrong. If I say something that's wrong, don't be afraid to call me out on my bull. Okay, Warrior Frost. I would just go for the Mistweaver again. Probably. If he's not running for his life, probably go him. Okay, so he used that on himself. That's good. I just wasted my strangulate. That's not so good. So he's used his bubble. Too bad. I assume only on holy. What? Oh, the rot. Blood probably smell due to... Well, I think all DKs smell, to be completely honest with you, because they're all undead. So, Dead Knights are technically dead. They don't sweat. Well, they might not smell of sweat, but they smell of all other kinds of gross things. Goria, okay. Oh. Oh, look. He changed his mind. Okay, where is my buddy? Buddy. I really need to get my sound back because this throws me off so much that I can't hear anything. Where is... Why is... Interesting. Get to this dude. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, you run. You better run. Make the noises yourself. I am probably making plenty of noises. Was it Control V or Shift? I think Shift V? No. That was the nameplates. Oh god, I don't want to do anything with the nameplates. Sound effects, dialogue, ambient sounds. There we go. I tend to do this when I'm stressed. I switch it off. And it's not entirely convenient. So frost, I wonder, frost might just smell like frozen meat. It's terrible if that sounds. What are we going? Are we going Warlock? Are we going DK? What is the plan? This dude is going Warlock. Okay. Okay. I'm cycloned. I am okay. Stun this dude out. No. Nope. It's shooting frank, that's fine. That one then. I keep an eye on my pet that is soon to be dead. Hey! Got him. Try killing them with kindness. I'm a DK. Is there any kindness left in me? I would like to know. Okay, so we won 3 times, so I'm guaranteed to get some percentage. So that is good. I feel much better. I don't mind losing the... Well, of course I mind losing, but... Oh. Cookies. which I always forget to use, but that's a different story. I'll go warrior probably on this one. And he's coming right here, that's so convenient. I don't mind being cycloned. I say. I do mind being cycloned 3 times. Oh, no. I'm just using track. Hey, no. That was so close. I thought we had it. Darn it. We love it when Autumn almost RPs as a renegade. So I managed to stun ceasing. Thank you, VJ, for the support. I try. I am by no means an expert, though. I believe I'm getting better at my timings. Okay. The Warlock was clearing Juret. Okay. But I am still by no means particularly good. That's fine. Going Druid, or what is his on here? Got Trank. Where's he going? Is he going Warrior? No. Gosh darn it. If I'm going red, it's because I'm focusing. I can feel myself just sort of eating up. Come on, come on. Yay, we got it. Racing unchanged, that's fine. Oh, we won 4. Woohoo! Why was I like the auto mod is not allowing you to say congratulations, Ricardo, so thank you. How many characters do you usually play during an expansion? I try to handle 60 characters. 60. So usually I'd say about 4 or 5, but Dragonflight has just I it's a controversial opinion. But Dragonflight is not my cup of tea. So I have not been very motivated to get more than my main character done. I've gotten my druid and my demon hunter to level 70. Oh, and a survival hunter too, actually. But I don't really maintain them as I would have in Shadowlands. And it's really a bummer. I don't know if it's Dragonflight or if it's my life during these days that's demotivating me. But as I've mentioned before on this channel, Dragonflight or dragon flying in this expansion, I don't care for it. I don't like it. It kills my immersion. So that's why I don't feel as invested in this particular expansion as I have in previous ones. It's the most Canadian Japanese sentence I've yet to read. I have a chum who has 60 monks. He really likes monks. I do have a monk, and I've also had whatchamacallit, not a brewmaster, not a mistweaver, windwalker monk. I used to also have a mistweaver, but she didn't make it further than level 32 or something. Next time I'll type it out in full. The game was just noping your your abbreviation. I agree. I find Dragonflight meh. Did like BFA though. Oh, I actually really liked BFA too. There was the major thing with the Azerite armor, and the war campaign was a little bit meh on the Alliance side. It was a little bit more fun on the Horde side. But other than that, I had a great time, especially in the last expansion with N'Zoth and Ny'alotha. Not last expansion, last patch. So so yeah, I was thinking, well, next week we get the new patch, so hopefully that'll be better. But if not, I might actually switch to Wrath Classic because I miss just riding my mounts normally and not going at max speed and getting ill when I play the game. Is it on his way to have you arrested for not loving the expansion? The thing is, I see so many content creators loving it, and I wonder, is there something wrong with me? There must be. Okay, we got a priest and a druid. Oh dear. A priest and a druid, and we should probably go frost. I just want to agree. No dice. What about over here? No, thank you very much. I'm gonna go for this doodad then. See if we can get him to break line of sight. It's my healer. Oh dear, my teammates are not doing so well. Yeah, that was a little bit painful. I'm surprised we lasted as long as we did. I have 5 druids, if that counts for anything. Well, rest are 1 feral. Well, druids, well, maybe not in your case, but druids have 4 specs, so that justifies having at least 4 druids. What? What does Petra mean? Pretra. Excuse me, I don't speak whatever language it is. You speak. There's a lot of CCs. Oh, looks like my teammates might be logging on Discord, which means we can get into 3s, which is a little less painful than this. Okay, let's see if I can get this dude. Stop. What he's doing. Owie, owie, where's my yellow? No, you don't. Don't glacial spike me. Hey, got it. Oh damn! I fell in love with Drustvar. It was phenomenal. Me too. In the BFA zones were just incredible, all of them. Initially, I fell in love with Drustvar, and then I fell in love with the part of Tiragard Sound where you've got all the pirates, you've got Freehold, you've got that quest line with Flynn, and then I fell in love with Storm Song because it's so green and I was flying around farming jellies and it's just the sun was rising in the game and in real life and I was it was so tranquil. Let's see if we can find the druid until we can. I'm just gonna go for this doodad. And there he is. Which druid though? This one I'm assuming. And then this druid can get the little. And this one. Ooh, our healer's not doing too good. Think. Oh damn, there's so much healing going on between these three classes. What about this one though? What about if we go for him? While he's running. Whales. Can't do anything at the moment. Yeah. They're not your teammates. This is well, right now they're my teammates. It's the same as having different teammates at your working place. Oh, this is kind of painful. We've won only one. It's the class with anti-heal, heal denial. They used to be a trinket in Shadowlands, which I loved. It was a chain that you put on something. And they wouldn't be able to heal as much. I think it cut 50% or something of the healing received. Okay. We want to go shadow. I wonder if this is one of those cases where the one with most healers sort of on the team is the one that wins. Is this the healer? Yeah. Oh no, you don't. Mind games me. The healer? It's the healer. Oh. Nope, not this time either. Did I miss any of you guys' messages? Me. 3v3, rogues on both sides. I assume it's a draw. Did you win? Did you lose? Third class? Oh, I did reply to that one. Breeze, druid. I don't like this round at all. I'm the only... No, we've got feral. There's so much self-healing between all these classes, though. Put some pressure on. Get over here. Nope. Keep this dude occupied. Nope. Dragged. Got 2 ice blocks. Okay, at least we got 2 wins. I'm sorry, I'm so quiet. It requires so much concentration. Right. I should give you guys a cat update. My kittens have grown so big, they're hardly kittens anymore. And with this new camera, it won't be long until I can get a cat cam set up. I just need a cable for the new camera. What I have at the moment is like this long, so that won't give me anything. Druid mage. So what are we gonna go? Are we gonna go? Just gonna start with this dude. I got this dude. I won't be able to go near this. Alrighty. Well, that could have been worse with all these healers. The tigers now. Well, Bumler, my red male, is a bit of a tiger, honestly. The thing is, though, it's his sister, I think, who's the hunter. She's the huntress. They have brought in their first bird. I don't know who it was. It hurts. I love animals. I love birds. And seeing them kill a bird is just doesn't sit well with me at all. I can't do anything. They are cats. You can't tell them not to, especially because I've kind of I wouldn't say trained them myself, but we've been playing, so it makes sense that they are. Oh, let's see here. More. Got so many chats. This is terrible. Where is my messages? Okay, so my teammates for 3v3s are online. So what I'm gonna do, oh god, I'm below 1,000 now, that's terrible. What I'm gonna do now is I am going to plug up to Discord, and I'm probably just gonna take a 2-minute break. Just stretch my legs a little bit, otherwise I'm gonna get saddle sores, so to speak. I'm gonna get computer chair sores. So what I'm gonna do here, what is it I usually do? Just so you guys can't hear, because I can't control what my buddies say. I can't control their mature language. So, anyway. Should have trained them to hunt for paper money. I should have. Did your friend in Japan have a nice wedding? It was really nice. There was all you can eat food, but it was only 2 hours, so I only got 1 plate, so I was hungry when I returned home. It wasn't great. Okay, I'm gonna get up real quick, and then more arenas. We're doing some 3s. We have a healer. It's gonna be better, I promise. So internet died. Internet decided just to give up on life. I would love to say that it's not happened before, but it has. My internet has been weird recently. I wonder if there's anything up with the cables, but it's something that I really would love to get fixed. All of a sudden, it'll just die, and then the only way to get it back is to restart the router, which obviously is very unhandy. So I hope some of you were patient and could make it back here. I apologize to those who thought I was not going to be back and who then left. I am back. I'll be here for another half an hour, 45 minutes, all depending on how long. I'll just keep doing PvP and streaming at the same time. But yeah, I'm so sorry. That took me a while to get back because I couldn't just restart the PC or something like that. I had to actually restart the entire internet. So sorry. So sorry. I wonder if the chat. Hang on, let me just restart the chat. Back. I'm back. Sorry. Sorry. Also sorry to my buddies here. Hang on. I was about to say I died. I didn't die. My internet died. So let me just see if I can join the call here. Hello? I just DC'd for a second. My internet died, so sorry it took me a bit longer. Hello, this is AutumnGames. This is indeed AutumnGames. Thank you for tuning in for the stream. The one who streamed before me was my evil twin. I disposed of her, so I'm back now. We're doing PvP, so I'm gonna just team up with my usual buddies here, and I'm gonna talk with them in Discord. And you guys will not be allowed to hear because I can't control what they're saying. Your twin? I'm not a twin, no. I do have a younger brother. He's 3 years younger than I am. And he's the one who got me into WoW initially. He started playing it, I think, in, there's these after-school activities and after-school centers. And there was this particular room for the boys with the computers. And everybody started playing WoW Classic. And then I've always liked games a lot. And he got me into it. He was amazing at PvP. I was so bad. Like, I was worse than I am now, which says something. Okay, let me just see what are we gonna do. What is the plan? Thank you. I got it now. I think my sound is gone again. No, it's just because sound is coming out of 2 different outlets. So yeah, and my brother, he's twice as big as I am. He's really tall, and he is a salesman, kind of. He works in a sales company. How tall he is? I think 190. And I'm 166, so he's not twice as tall, but you get my meaning. Yeah, he's a pretty decent guy. He's quite outgoing. He's quite the opposite of me, and he doesn't play WoW that much anymore. He's very focused on his studies and his work. He's gonna graduate this summer from his master's degree. I'm 193. I think you guys might be very close in height then. Okay, let's see. So the PvP match. I've got a wonderful offer for you guys. A once in a lifetime offer. Alright. Let's see, we've got, oh, 2 Shamans and a Frost Mage. So I did a little bit with my talents, but that was based on Wowhead's suggestions, so I have no idea if they're fucked. I want to have what? Yep. Okay, I'll have a look at it afterwards. Oh, that's wrong. Shaman. Pop that on. Good dear. Taller than a lot of people, but not mega tall. You're not mega tall. Just very, 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 very tall then. Major tall. You guys fight bears all the time. Do you though? It's all that maple syrup that makes you tall. I don't think I've ever seen a bear actually. And when you're a kid, they just teach you about moose. Mooses are incredible though. They look like something that should not be existing. It's so big. The earth rumbles underneath your feet when a moose comes running by. Mobile plans. Mobile plans for Toronto? Yeah, but I think buying property is really expensive generally everywhere these days. But particularly the US and Canada, I think are going pretty insane at the moment. Let me just look at my talents. Hang on. There was something. I wanted Megas. Where is he? I wonder how to get him. Sacrifice. I don't know. I mean, it's 10% or 5%. Sorry. Okay. Okay, let's go. We go arms, yeah. The Canadian imagined two different images. Modern man, woman that is very polite, with a knit, massive, muscular man with lots of hair, chopping wood and fighting bears. I like to think I'm nice, pleasant. Well, my impression is that you are. I think Canadians are incredibly pleasant. At least the ones I've met. I can't speak for all Canadians, of course. But yeah, I think Canadians are really nice. And you have such good maple syrup. It makes me want pancakes. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah. The ones I know aren't that big or hairy. I will say. Chinese gaming companies love that marketing method. It's so calm when he's PvPing, spam buttons and panic. I used to spam buttons and panic. You should have seen me when I was playing a Demon Hunter. When I got into PvP for real in BFA because I wanted the... Got it. I was just tunnel visioning and I was just pressing everything like I just did. I had no idea what I was doing, and bless my friend who used to help me. He was so patient. Now I'm pretty calm though. It is what it is, you know, you can only do so much to win. It's not the end of the world if you don't. Are you hiding? Hiding. Oh goodness. Oop. Had to change plans there a little bit. We started out with a warlock, and one of my buddies gives, I don't think warlock is working out. No, it wasn't. Aren't you the same? Prop paladin somehow works. The thing with paladins though is, can't you just phase roll them? Honestly, Okay, where am I at this point? 82? Yeah, 82. I want to sleep. I want to go to bed and be done. The definition of God mode, it pretty much is, especially this expansion has been kind of broken. I'm sorry. You're back. I'm back. I'm sorry, Ricasso. My internet decided to give up on life and I had to revive it. Oh, let's just while we wait, we have to try the coffee snack. Oh, I have to. You guys can watch me try. See how it is. Oh, that smells a lot like coffee. Oh, now I just want to drink coffee. Yeah, give it a go. My fat fingers can reach. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Tastes like black coffee with sugar. Without milk. Just sugar. I mean, I guess I'd get used to it. I just need a cup of coffee with it. That in itself. You know, because Japan aren't that great at coffee as well. No. No, I prefer the one with tea. Right, Demon Hunter. We go Demon Hunter. Okay, I think they're gonna go for me. Not. No. No. It's just coffee granules made into biscuits. No, it's the carinto. It's the like little, it's made with rice and sugar and butter. And there's like a coffee powder on top of it. They're better at tea than they are at coffee in Japan, honestly. Food from Japan, you either love it or you hate it. No in between. Some things you might get used to, but yeah, you're generally right. You are. There is one thing I love. I love daifuku and I love mitarashi dango. Daifuku is mochi wrapped around red bean paste and then with black beans in it. I love it. And mitarashi dango is dango, which is rice cakes, which have been dipped in this sweet soy sauce and then grilled in some places, or otherwise sort of fried. But there is these old-fashioned sweets you can get from Kyoto, which is pieces of mochi with some kind of powdered sugar. They're terrible. I don't like them. I don't care for them. Lately, my favorite food has been curry. Have you had curry from Japan? I know it's the thing you usually get in like a box, but it's so good though. I didn't have curry while I was in Japan. There's so many things I didn't have time to have. I need to go back very, very soon. Speak Japanese. はい、ちょっと話せます。I studied it for 6 years. Sorry? No worries, you won. That's what matters. I studied it for 6 years and then I've lived in Japan first for half a year during exchange and then for 2 years during my master's degree. So I'd like to say that I can have like an everyday usual conversation, But I would love to get better. I would love to be more fluent, but um, I hadn't spoken Japanese for 3 years when I went this time around, and I was very nervous that I could still, utter a Japanese word and understand people, but it wasn't a problem. There was minor difficulties once in a while where they would say something a little bit more difficult. Usually, the problem is also that they speak very formal Japanese, the service workers and the hotel staff and whatnot. So you have to sort of ignore like half the sentence, which is just the formal ending of a verb, for instance. Just ignore that. Got it. Hey, here we go. Just need this monk. How's it going? Long time no see. Long time no see. It's been a while since you could make it. I'm glad you could this Sunday afternoon, just after I got back from Japan. How have you been? This one thing I love eating, that's lasagna. Is there anybody that does not love eating lasagna? Without meat though, cheesy one. So what else is in there but cheese? Because I mean, lasagna is just an incredible invention. I've had one with fresh mozzarella, asparagus, fresh tomatoes, and like an Italian ham, which was really good. And I've had one with salmon and spinach, which was also very good. I can sense the divine God speaking to me as I bite. Like the angels sing. Yeah, freshly made. Now you're making me want lasagna. It's been a while actually since I've had lasagna. I've got some leftover bolognese sauce. I guess I could turn that into a lasagna. Are we cute? Hello? Oh, okay. The second part with third part become the cosmos. You can just feel the world expanding, the cosmos expanding around you. All good. Working nights as usual, so woke up and chucking coffee. Ugh, you guys are making me want coffee. All I've got is leftover green tea, and these kind of gross Japanese coffee snacks. I guess I'll give it a second go. I do like coffee, but Japanese coffee is just not great. The problem is that it's so sweet when you get it initially, like a cookie, And then you have this aftertaste of bitter, bitter coffee. It's almost like they put coffee grounds on the biscuit. If it was the other way around, with like a coffee cake with like sugar on it, it would be so much better. I will eat it because it was a present and is from Japan, but probably I probably won't be happy the entire time. Oh, Japan. Japan was great. I was working on the vlog this morning and I'm having so much fun editing it. There's a few things I'm a bit disappointed and mad about with myself. That is the most of, well, a lot of the footage is very bobby, if that makes sense. It was supposed to be stable. The camera setting I had it on was sort of stable, a stabilizer for motion, but just doesn't seem to have worked at all. Okay, arms. Go paladin. Click on for the evoker. So I've been working on that vlog, and again, I so annoyed that the footage is relatively shaky. I'm trying to work around it, sort of cutting out the worst shaky bits and slowing down some of the footage to make it less prominent, but that is one of the reasons why I would have wanted to have a laptop with me so I could actually review the footage and do something, because this is the first time I've been recording with a camera in my life, and it's the first time I've made a vlog. So I'm just going on intuition, inspiration from other vloggers, and I'm doing my best. So I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but the first 2 days I've completed 2 out of 10 days. Nah, 3 out of 10 days. So it's going forward, and I'm enjoying the process. I just like the fact that at the end of it, I'll have like a diary of my trip. That's regardless of how the video does. It's a good way to remember things. It's difficult. This warrior is quite good. You could turn bolognese sauce into soup if you have it in a bowl with some toast on the side for dipping. That's true. That's true. You can. You can turn it into all kinds of things. You can turn it into a rice dish. You can turn it into chili, I guess. Or you can just have it as it is. Did you get weird looks from the citizens? Yeah, I kind of. It was so funny. I was because I've been using my footage today. I've been looking through it, of course, and watching it play out in my video editing software. I've caught this woman walking past, just weird, weird eyeing me. It's the funniest thing. Of course, I had to cut her out, but she's just side eyeing like this, super suspicious. It's so good. Um, it was a good Oreo though. So yeah, the arena is also really big, so it's difficult to, at least for me, to get within range for anything. Best to make sure you zoom in on those kinds of people so they get their 5 seconds of fame. Yeah, I have definitely recorded someone looking straight into the camera because you can't do that instinctually. You look at something that's pointed in your direction, right? So you get caught staring into the camera even though you might not want to. It's it's why you sometimes see on interviews, people being interviewed, they if it's their first time, they can't stop staring directly into the camera because it's just instinct. But yeah, so there was some. I think for next time, what I want to do is I want to probably record motion a lot more with my iPhone. I think the footage will all like weirdly be better there. And then another thing is I won't be too afraid to actually film people because looking back at other vloggers and their footage, they actually do have quite a lot of people in them, and I was trying my best to not have that many people in them, but I was in Tokyo and there's many people everywhere. So um it's kind of a rough one. iPhones get that stability thing on them, according to the adverts. It's just weird that you buy a very expensive camera and I must have done something wrong because it's supposed to have it on it. Maybe I was just bouncing. Maybe I'd have too much bounce in my step when I walk. I don't know. Shaman has low health though. There we go. You like to jump around like a kangaroo, you say? No, look what's filming. I, I mean, I must have because I was trying to walk really slowly. Maybe vloggers just walk really, really slowly and you don't notice. Sorry, can you repeat that? Alrighty, thanks. $87. I just have to do a lot of solo shuffles. We don't have the rating. Oh, I don't have the rating. Alright, so a friend can do one more game. So we'll do one more game, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream so I can get something to eat. I brought with me my favorite cereal from Japan, and I would like to eat some after this. Yes, we do have tomorrow. Alright, thank you. Might be. I'm gonna try, but... Not realizing you knocked over 2 pensioners and walked through 3 family buildings. Maybe. Just walking with the camera. Evoker's low health. They're dropping. They're dropping, I think. They look like they're dropping rating. Yeah. I was wondering, I thought I was lagging because the demon hunter was just standing still. I thought I thought my internet had stopped working again. Okay, 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 getting close. Might have to do some solo shuffles though. After this one again, later tonight. I want to get it done today so bad. We just take 5 solo shuffle wins. I mean, where you have to actually win 3 out of 6 matches, but yeah. I will be streaming again on Wednesday as well. There is going to be another round of drops from Twitch and Blizzard collaboration, I guess you could call it. So from Tuesday 7 p.m. NA time and 10 no, the other way around. 10 a.m. NA time, 7 p.m. EU realm time is going to start a new drop. It's going to be a toy, and then after that, from May 9th to the 17th, we will get a chance to get the hippogriff mount. Let's see, it's like a, I'm gonna show you afterwards. It's like a fire hippogriff. Blazing? Yes, the blazing hippogriff. You can get that one if you watch 4 hours of WoW Dragonflight stream. Could be anybody. So I'll be streaming extracurricularly on Wednesday to give you guys some percentage if you would like to watch my stream for it. So good you guys can't hear this. It's hilarious, but I'm focusing. uh 15 seconds. I can now. Possible. Should I switch to monk? Well, it's never getting low. Well, yeah, it wasn't just a second ago. This was so painful. What in the world? What is this? Oh, man. I wanted to spend £2,000 for the boat. You wanted to. I hope you didn't. The real reason Autumn prefers to do these threes off stream so she can have unbridled anger swearing at the screen. I'm actually a pretty calm person, I think. I mean, even if I get angry. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Wait. Yeah. I mean, there is, even if it's very, very rare that I get sort of outbursts, and usually it is if someone doesn't listen to my calm anger, so to speak, my quiet anger. And then when have I gotten the last time I got very excited, sort of happily. When was that? That's kind of sad. I can't remember. When was the last time? I think I keep my emotions pretty contained, which is kind of sad now that I think about it. I think that's just a family thing or a Danish thing. Yeah, sort of, you know, yelling and whooping and cheering. I can't remember the last time I did that. I get very awkward if I cheer for something. All right. Anyway, where did I get to? Did I get to still 80? Yeah, 89%. I'm gonna get something to eat, and then I'm gonna sit back down again and do some solo shuffles because I really want to get done today so I can just watch TV and eat snacks tomorrow instead of playing WoW. That would be really nice. I'm gonna be back on Wednesday for an extra stream so we can get some progress on the Twitch drops. It's healthy to bottle things up. Works well with wine and pickled onions. Do you think I qualify to be a pickled onion or a wine? What is more me? I don't even. Hello, I am Autumn, and I bottle my feelings up like a pickled cucumber. Or fine onion, you have layers. Thank you. I shall tell that to people. I have layers like an onion, like Shrek. I'm actually, in fact, an ogre. Anyway, I will be off. Thank you. Oh my god, you're at the end. Well, you were here. Hi, Daryl. Sorry. I hope you've had a great couple of weeks when I haven't been here. Not because I haven't been here. I hope you've had a great couple of weeks and a good weekend. I wish you guys the very best until I see you again, and take care of yourselves and each other.